I'm going to walk through how to integrate Pipedrive CRM with your Proposify account. So if I'm in the account settings, I can see that the Pipedrive logo is here. I'm going to click on it. And it asks me for an API token. It says I can find this on my info page in Pipedrive. In another tab here, I'm already logged into Pipedrive. So I'm going to go to my info, which I think is under here, settings. And let's see, API, there it is. So here's my personal API token, so I'm going to copy this, come back to Proposify and paste in the API key. So it says my account's now integrated with Pipedrive, so it gives me a couple of options. When I create a proposal, I can put it in a particular stage of a deal in Pipedrive. So here's my list of deals over here in Pipedrive. And these are the different stages of deals. So I could say, let's see, contact made, proposal, needs discovered. Maybe I'll make it so that when I create a new proposal, I'll create a deal and put it in needs discovered. And when I send the proposal, I'll put it in proposal presented, or perhaps in negotiation. So I can do that. Now, once I save my settings here, it shows me that I've successfully updated the settings. I can also import my contacts from Pipedrive. So if I click on the import button, it gives me a list of all the contacts in Pipedrive, and I can search for particular contacts, or I can select all of them and import, or I can just select one of them and import. Okay, so now when I go back to the dashboard and I create a proposal, I'm going to choose one of my templates and choose a due date, choose a client. So you'll notice because I've connected my Pipedrive account, it shows Pipedrive here in the proposal settings. So it asks me if I want to create a new deal by default, but I could also link it to an existing deal that already is in Pipedrive. Or I could say don't create a deal. So I'm going to actually say create a new deal. Click next steps. So my proposal is created. And now I'm going to go over to back to Pipedrive and see what happens. So if I go to my contacts first of all and look at people, and I'll do a search here for Bob. So I see there's already a contact for Bob. So it didn't duplicate that contact because it was already in Pipedrive. But if I go to the deals now and I look at needs discovered, you'll see now there should be a construction equipment project that's been added to the correct stage of the deal, which was needs discovered. So now I've got this deal created, it's got the right contact and company assigned, it's got the right budget because it's pulling the budget from my pricing table in Proposify. And now if I go in Proposify and I send that proposal, so I'm just going to mark it as sent. So the status of the proposal is now changed to sent. I can see it here in my pipeline. If I go now to deals, you'll see that now the deal has moved over to this stage of the deal, which is proposal presented. So you'll see my, oh no, sorry, it's in negotiation. So I had chosen it, so when I send a proposal, it moves the deal to in negotiation. You can see that it's moved the deal appropriately. Okay, so you'll see if I come back to the deal, anytime an action is taken here, it leaves a note in the deal, and it also lets me link right to the deal in Proposify as well. Okay, so if my client now were to accept this proposal by signing it in Proposify, or if I were to simply mark it as won, which I'll do now, you see that the proposal is now won in Proposify, and if I go back to my deals in Pipedrive, and if I go and look at this deal now, you'll see that it's marked as won, It marked that Bob Spurs has accepted the proposal, and it also imported a PDF of the one proposal right here. So I can link right to that PDF of the proposal. So hopefully that shows you how you can create a lot of workflow automation between your Pipedrive CRM account and your Proposify account.